Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel Wake Up Bright, where I share all the things that help me live each day a little brighter. I am April Lauren and I am on a journey to lose over 200 pounds. 4 weeks ago to the day I had weight loss surgery, or a duodenal switch, and I cannot believe it's already been 4 weeks. It's been an experience, different, a very big growth opportunity, if you will. I feel like a lot of thoughts, feelings have been challenged. I've had to challenge a lot of my own thoughts and feelings, and it's been a good ride so far. I'm very happy. So last week I did my 3-week weigh-in video post-op, and I shared that I thought I might have an infection. I am very happy to report when I went to the doctor, I did not have a deep infection or anything. They looked at the wounds, and I guess what I had done had helped, because they looked a lot better. I recorded on a Monday and then I went in on Thursday, and so throughout that time I just kept cleaning it and then rebandaging it, and by the time I went in it looked a lot better. There was something on one of them. It's like discarded tissue, stuff your body isn't using, and so it, to me it looked yellow, and that was the one that looked worse to me. So they actually pulled that layer off so that it could scab or whatever, and then they put a bandage over it, which I will be removing in just a few days. And so I have no idea how it looks. Hopefully it still looks great. I feel good. There's been no fever or anything like that, and so happy to have this. I'm very happy that this has been my post-op experience. Got little Julio right here. You can't see him. Him's down too low. Boo boo, you're a tall boy. He's a tall boy. They can't see you. I don't know if you can hear him. He's making little snorting noises. There's Julio. So Thursday I had my appointment. Friday my husband came home. Wednesday I actually made tea leaf lays, and that was pretty fun. I had never done that before. And the week before, for May Day, we made eyelash lays. So it's really cool to know how to make those, and there's lots of videos on YouTube and stuff. If you wanted to make them, you definitely could, but it's something I didn't know, and now I do. It was fun to do with my friends from church. Saturday, my husband and I just had a low-key day. We went and explored a few locations. I have a friend coming into town, and so I've been trying to figure out what we're gonna do when she comes. And I don't know if she's bringing her kiddos, and I don't know if they would be interested in it, but we found this, it's like an outdoor fake surf. It's not fake, but it's like a wave pool for surfing, but it's outdoor. But that's not the interesting part. The interesting part is there's this water obstacle course thing, and then there's also where you can canoe and paddleboard, and I should be just over 6 weeks when they come. So oh, and then they also have these big bicycle things that you can ride around, and then they have these little pavilion things in the water, the blow up pavilions, so you can drive to them and sit. So that will be fun. It's also Mother's Day. I know it's way past Mother's Day by the time you see this, but happy Mother's Day. Mother's Day was this Sunday. I got to talk to my mom, my grandma, wished my sisters, and wished everybody a happy Mother's Day, and church was really great. It's really sweet. I love the little things that they do to make everyone feel special and included. I'm so happy that my husband came home. It's just always wonderful to have him here. I miss him a lot when he's gone, even when it's only a week. And so I was very happy that he's home, and enjoyed picking him up from the airport. He's just always happy, and that makes me feel happy. So I feel as far as something that I was really looking forward to for this week was kind of getting into a routine, and I feel like I was really able to do that as far as when and how I'm taking the vitamins that I have to, when I'm eating, drinking, and it's interesting that it's hard. Sometimes I feel like I'm eating so much because I have to keep eating, and it's like I always have to be doing something. I always either have to be drinking or eating, and I mean, I guess it's a good problem to have, but just trying to get that 80 grams, 90 grams of protein in is hard. And it's more hard to do it with the water. And I hit my protein goal and my hydration goal every day except for yesterday. Yesterday I left 16 grams of protein on the table, and yeah, I should have eaten again, but I just couldn't. Even when I woke up this morning, I had to make myself eat. There's medicine I take in the mornings and I have to eat. So I took my medicine and I made myself eat, and yeah, so it's time, definitely past time for me to be eating again. But been hydrating, and it's just everything makes me feel full, and I feel like that's new. Before, I didn't feel hungry, but I didn't necessarily feel full. So it's just weird. And I wish yesterday I would have just made myself do a little more, but instead I got in the bed a little early. I have noticed that my energy levels this past week have been all over the place, and I think that is in most part because I had my period. So I was supposed to start the day I had surgery, and I didn't, and I don't think that that's uncommon or rare for like a surgery to interfere with your flow, but this time was different. Like, I had cramps starting a lot more before my period. It's like my body wanted to start and I just wasn't starting. And then I had more intense cramps throughout my whole period. So I usually get really terrible cramps the first day, and then the cramps kind of go away for the most part. They might be there a little, but they're not that bad. And also my PMS symptoms were like off the chain. Like, I haven't been that moody, and I was by myself for the most part, except for like when I went and did things like church or friends and stuff. I was by myself, so like the moodiness, it was very easy for me to tell that like the moodiness is just me. Like, it's just me. Like, there's nothing that's causing it except for my hormones. And so I was just cranky. I think all of these are good signs. I think it's just signs that my hormones are changing, and as I continue to lose body fat and weight, my hormones will just keep changing. And that is one of the reasons I got this surgery, was so that we can have a baby. And oh, another thing with the period was I had pretty extreme lower back pain with the whole period. And while again, sometimes I have lower back pain when I'm menstrual, it's usually not like the whole time, and that sucked, but it is what it is. Another thing was, very often I feel like this urge to like do yoga or go to the gym and like lift weights, and I can't do that yet, but I love that like my body just, it's like my body's craving that movement. Like, my body is ready to move, and with that I am going to increase my amount of walking. So far I've been doing walking by time, and I'm going to start aiming for a certain number of steps. I haven't decided what that is, but I'm just gonna get a certain number of steps in. I'm gonna start wearing my Apple Watch, which I'm not wearing right now, but I'm gonna start wearing it every day when I do my walking and stuff, and just see how far I'm walking and see if that helps. Because I've got 2 weeks before I can incorporate other activities. So 2 weeks is nothing. I'll be doing fun things in 2 weeks. Well, I think they're fun. Maybe I won't think they're fun when I actually go to do them. I don't know, but the idea of it is fun, and I'm looking forward to it. Every week now I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have a stall this week, because there's so much talk about stalls, especially at week 3, and I think I said that last week. And then week 2 I was talking about the stall, so maybe I just need to stop talking about it. But I thought I was gonna have a stall, and I'm very grateful that I didn't. Last week I weighed in at 290.2. This morning I weighed in at 286.6, so that is 3.6 pounds down this week, and that brings me to just over 28 pounds so far. I am going to be weighing again this week for my month update, and then also I'll be doing a DEXA scan, which I did the week before, or like the Thursday before. No, it was a week and a half before. So I did it a week and a half before surgery. So my intention, I don't know if I'll be able to do this with work, and ideally I would like to do the DEXA scan every month, as I'm losing a lot of weight. And then when the weight tapers, I'll probably do it like every other or once a quarter, and then probably less and less. Just I really want to track like my bone density and things. Like, that's something that concerns me about having had this surgery. So I think it will be something good to have record of, and that if I ever have any issues, I'll be able to give that paperwork to my medical providers, and they'll be able to track. They'll be able to track or do whatever they need to do. They'll be able to compare. Same thing with the labs, which the labs are standard with getting this surgery. So like, I'll get labs at 3 months, and then I think I'll get labs again at a year, but I might go ahead and do labs on my own sometime between 3 months and a year. So probably like 6 months, do labs again, just to make sure I'm tracking. And I'm curious, I'm just curious what they'll be. So this week I am looking forward to just continuing that routine setting, figuring out how to do things. I really need a game plan for when I go back to work. I think I'm just overthinking it and making it an issue when it's gonna be a non-issue. Like, I'm just gonna go to work and do the things, and that's how it's gonna be. But at the same time, I don't have much else to do except for like think about how it's gonna be. So this weekend, my husband and I are gonna go on a hike. I wanted to try last week, but that was not in the cards. So this week we're gonna do a sunrise hike, and I am very much looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing how far I go. We'll see. It's not a long hike, but it is a steep hike, so we'll see. I've done it before, so I know I can. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We also are going to be getting together with some friends this week, so I'm excited about that. And then, so I had my surgery on the 15th, and I'll be recording a 1-month video. I also will be getting a DEXA scan. So the DEXA scan I'm going to get on Thursday. I had my surgery on the 15th, so 16th I get to go and get another DEXA scan. And I think I already talked about that, so I won't go into too much detail, but I'm excited, and I am so grateful for this experience, for the blessings that I have, for each and every single one of y'all, for your love and encouragement, and that you share your stories, and that you think and pray for me. I pray for you as well, and send all the positive vibes that I can your way. And thanks so much for watching, for being here. If you haven't and you'd like to continue to watch, hit that subscribe button, ding the bell so you'll be notified, and I look forward to seeing you